Alright, Frank.
Oh, what's up, gamers?
We're here on Rimworld. Declan's here too. Say hi. Or not. You don't have
Hey,
to. I just put the pressure on him. So,
Dude, you're gonna cry now.
one day I'll really put the pressure on Declan. He'll be making money just drawing the, like, little dumb stick figures. I'm looking at them and I'm like, these guys look really easy to draw, but knowing my art abilities, So, we got a lot of, materials just kind of, like, everywhere. We got people on us. We got Goof, pretty accurate. Bolton, for some reason, ended up like Ghetto Zach. Fair enough. I am exiled and, like, old and decrepit for some reason.
So your
And
character,
Frank's
your character's
got crazy looking
I
hair.
have an afro, yeah. No, so originally your
old.
character was 80 years old.
I'm 142. You're 127. Bolton's
No,
70.
look at the
You're
age on the left.
73.
Age on the left is like your proper age.
So we got 25. Goof, for some reason, is older than me. Goof's 50. I'm 35.
I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't know age
that's
is okay.
okay. So these age things are, you have the physical.
You have your
know.
biological and then you have chronological.
Yeah. So, like, because I guess I've been frozen or whatnot.
Yeah.
Let's look at these bios. Frank, bodyguard trainee and a space bartender. I was a high baroness, which is a low-ranking royalty in an imperial family. Sounds about right. Maybe. And then exile researcher. Loved robotics, but was like, get the heck out of here. Bolton was a sheltered child. And then, and then he was a machine collector. Goof was a vat-grown scientist who then became a deep space miner. Not bad, not bad. So, I think we should just live right here. It's a nice place. So we got berries. We got a whole bunch of food.
It's good because we have the 2 geothermal spots here.
Is there a way to make like a blueprint or something? Is that a thing in this? Plan? Oh yeah. So we can do like a 5 right here, and then we can do like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're gonna contemplate what this means.
And then a 5, and then a boom, and then a boom. So then this could be like our main little, like, we go in here and eat area. Okay.
Okay.
And then we have like let's go 4, 5 down. It's gonna be expensive, but we got this. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. And then we got 5. Okay, hold up. We got maybe like 6 actually. Go 6 down. And then we got like here's one person's room, and then here's like another person's room. Okay.
Sorry, where are the rooms you just designed?
So like, can we not like do some funky, I don't know.
Well, the thing is, that steam geyser, we want to be nearby those two because we can actually build geothermal generators and get like good power.
Maybe we actually use like this is like a crafting area, and then like maybe we put like we use this for storage, and then like this is like our eating area, and then this is like we put food and crap, and then this is like the like little kitchen area.
I
don't know how big rooms they be.
You want to build like just some average rooms right now? Because like I'm looking at one of the mods we have is realistic rooms, so we have to. And it's different rates of sizes. If we have a minimum of 12, if we have 12 to 27 tiles in a room, that's considered average. So like, where's the what button which one are you using? Plan?
Huh?
Oh. 7. What's a 7 by 7? That's 49, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, because it's a 5 by 5, so it's really just.
So we can't have like a. What is it? What is this? 2 by
I'm trying
2 by 4 room.
No.
Dang it! These people are so needy.
4 times 4 is 16. Does that count? We could do a 4 by 4 room.
Okay, so how about how I remove this, and then if I don't know, can I thought, okay, maybe I can't. I hit
barracks up here.
I can't. Did you set that forbid for plan? Can I can't. I guess I can't.
You can use the remove plan and just hover over.
It's not letting me. Okay, there's just a bit of lag, I guess. So.
Well, yeah, it's a single player game being used as multiplayer.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm just gonna like delete this up here real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5.
There we go. Then we'll. So like this could be a room. This could be a room. These are
I just
like.
kind of built it up. I just kind of built it up above.
What are these? Are these rooms also?
I was gonna make these rooms. I was just gonna have like 8 rooms like right here, and then use this area for like other things. Cause we already have a partial building over here.
Okay. I like to think that something horribly wrong is gonna happen and someone's gonna end up like falling over dying before we even get to build the rooms, or like pirates or something stupid.
Well, I'm thinking. Well, no, we're fine right now. I did chibi chillax.
Okay.
Chillax or whatever.
Can I start putting down the stuff with the wood?
I'm gonna put. So, what do you want to do down here though? Like, do you want to build like a larger room and like?
Well, we need storage because stuff's gonna spoil too. I think we should probably do storage first, right?
Hold on, let me.
Because I imagine people
leave. No. So like, leave these as the 4 rooms. We need 4 rooms, clearly. It's somewhat important.
Okay, I say let's do the zone for the stockpile because that seems pretty important.
We need to figure out We need to figure out some of the key things though. So like, right. So let's say this is like open area, 3 rows. Yeah, 3 rows. I'm saying like
maybe like this right here. What are you doing? 7, 6,
so the thing is, we need if we're doing.
Maybe this is stockpile room right here.
Oh, possibly.
And then we do.
The thing is, I'm trying to do this because like we need.
That's a small stockpile room.
Not a stockpile room, the butcher room.
The heck?
So we need. So when you're doing butchering and all that, it leaves like blood and stuff on the ground, and that trails.
And people cry about it.
Yes.
They're like, oh, I can't get a little blood on my foot, but I live on the floor anyways.
What I was thinking was doing this as our little room, special ed room, and then back here have our little freezer. So we could do door there. We'll have let me do this zone. Stockpile zone. But this will be. Let me do. Where's the setting? This will literally just be food.
Okay.
So.
Okay. You want to start putting that stuff down now?
I'm just trying to like get this. I'm still trying to plan because we need a interior storage room.
Here, I'm gonna start putting down stuff. Okay, so that.
Yeah, you got exactly the same idea I did.
And then we'll do. I guess doors just work normally. There we go. Thank you for working normally doors. So this stockpile, you set it to just food, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's just food. I'm thinking doing one of these.
Yeah, that's not bad. Honestly, just make this storage.
I was gonna say make this the actual workroom because it's already built and we need areas to work that's not outside.
Hey, there's a steel sarcophagus in here. What in the world?
Let me claim it.
What the heck is that? What's this? Do we got a mummy living here or something?
You know all this, so now we're just gonna we want to deconstruct that one.
I thought it was a squirrel for a second. Do we have a pet animal with us, or is it just us?
Just us right now.
Okay.
You can get pet animals. Check the stats. One of them, I think one of us had good animal traits. I think.
Might be Bolton, because that ain't true. Which one of these animals? Bolton's got 7. I got 13. Yeah, it's me. That's realistic. Because I'm over here. I'd call them the pets. I'm like Daisy, Mare. Look at the animal and go Mare. So what is this again?
This is gonna be like the workroom.
Okay. What about
We need a proper storage.
Yeah, you want to build that storage?
Yeah, I'll do a little 10 by 10, I think.
Okay, so we'll do door, and we'll do wall, more walls, have another wall, and a final wall. And then they need what? They need a bed, Potted
Leave it at
plant.
leave it at bed right now because we don't have any resources for anything else. We need to,
Torches,
like,
because people hate sleeping in the dark.
there.
And then we'll
We
just
do
worry about everything
zone.
else later. We need a dumping and storage zone. So what's
Oh,
that?
let's see. The one I just did.
Yeah. Why do you have 2 doors?
So you can get in
Okay.
2 ways.
You don't need 2 ways to get in. That's, you know how much doors cost
Fine.
around here?
Then change it.
Oh my gosh, you know, this is madness. 2 doors? We ain't that fancy.
I'm so sorry.
Next you're gonna be putting in columns and like,
Well, we need a column
what
for
are
the roof.
columns for?
The roof.
Hold a roof? Are you
Yeah,
telling
because
me?
if the roof is too far away from the building, it falls off.
Is that true?
I was one of my playthroughs. I was like trying to deconstruct the house, but I didn't deconstruct the roof first, so the roof collapsed on my guy, killing him.
Seems alright. Okay.
So yeah, it's a little bit of a problem.
Let's chop down all this wood. We also need a growing zone, so let's go get a growing zone or something. Production, furniture, zone. Grow. Where's a good place to grow, honestly? See any good places?
Oh, that's one of the other mods I was about to tell you about.
Oh, right by this water. That'd be a good place to set up stuff, right? Can we... Alright, this looks pretty good.
So I added a
guess I
mod,
didn't
tilled
work.
soil. We can make like the fertile soil. So I'd say let's do a growing zone first, though.
I tried to put it down, it didn't work.
Where you trying to do it?
Oh, okay. I guess it worked. There we go. And we'll use, I guess, potatoes.
Rice.
Rice?
No, we want wait. Which one's? I think rice is the fastest growing. No,
Okay, we'll do some rice then.
because we have. Think about it. We have like little food to begin with. We need food.
Stockpile.
How big did you make this?
Not that big, but like 8 by 10.
8 by 10.
Good starting, because we're all gonna be doing different stuff. I feel like, right?
Yeah.
All right, we good to start? And I guess you know, when we actually get all this built, then we can start working on a floor and stuff too. You know, like.
Yeah. I'm not. Immediately worried. Like we need a floor.
Can we
need to
prioritize
live.
stuff? By the way, like I feel like the storage room might be more higher
I
priority.
don't. They kind of just go with the flow, as far as I know.
Okay, Goof's over here. He's like, my room first. I guess you started off with a lot of wood, right?
Yeah. So we can also, if you go to the work tab, we can actually like assign who's allowed to do what. So.
Okay. I'm really good at being a warden.
Logically, everyone
I'm
can
good
plant
at
cut.
being a cook.
No,
Goof's
you
really good at
can't. You're not.
mining.
You're not good at any of it.
What do you? No, the little lightning, the little
So that
drips.
means that means they learn it a lot faster.
Yeah. So I want to learn it. You know.
Oh, that's true.
Goof can be an artist or something. I am not an artist. Why do I have the art skill? None of us are. I know for a fact none of us are artists right here. We are not going to be able... We're going to have to import some people in here. Where's Declan at? I have to bring him in. Alright.
What's the wildlife looking like around here?
I don't know. We got this thing over here. It's a warg. I think it's called. Oh,
We don't
shoot.
want to touch that.
Goof, what are you doing?
Oh, I set a bunch of rats to be hunted,
Okay.
so we can have some food.
Goof's like shooting stuff. It's like...
Not very. He hasn't hit it yet,
Yeah, he's
sadly.
kind of really bad shot there. We need some recreation. Horseshoes are dope, right? People love horseshoes. We'll just put a horseshoe in like the middle. Got it down in that.
Oh,
Got him. Alright. Means we get them.
Goof killed him.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't just go and eat
Yeah.
them raw, you know?
God, my guy's about to hit a llama. Goof, what are you doing?
Wait, you had the butcher table, but like, what about the other table? The furnace, right?
Oh, yeah, that's all.
You
Goof.
just want to put it right across from it?
What?
Oh shoot, not enough room.
We could just expand. No, because the thing is, we need to build us up. We need to do cooking in a separate room because of the whole butcher thing. That's what it. Like they hate
Okay.
it.
Well, we'll worry about
It's
that
like
later
it's like
because we got
it's
enough
like
food for
made yeah.
now. So,
It's like made in a dirty environment. They get pissy.
what about this bunny? Can we hunt it?
I'd rather not have bunnies.
Let's
Right
do
now.
a JoJo Rapid. Just walk up and.
No, because we only can only hold so much food. We don't have anything to cool it.
That's
Which,
true.
speaking of that, we need to throw a. If that ever gets built, we need to throw a freezer in it.
We should probably focus on that. It says deteriorating, but it doesn't say how fast. Like, usually it does. One room's already built. Goof over there did his quickly. Where's everybody else at? I am hunting a rat. Bolton is harvesting a tree. Goof is hunting another rat. Frank is sowing the area. We don't have good priorities. Oh, there's a bunch of, like, actually just really good rooms with steel doors for some reason. Steel column, slate urn? Okay. So...
I'm gonna set it up to double speed real quick.
there should be a way to prioritize this, honestly. Orders.
So we can change the work to manual priorities and watch.
What, just right click and...
Well, if you so I just switched it to manual priorities, and if you go to the work menu, you can see what they're gonna do first.
I don't like that.
It's okay, we'll leave it at check mark.
I feel like it's gonna mess us up.
Bolt saw so many numbers. He said, "Nope, I don't like it."
No, I've used that before, and it's gone horribly wrong before, where they're like, prisoners need taken care of, or my wounds? Nope. But I'll tell you what.
Don't tell them to cut the trees, man. We already have we have like 500 plus wood.
Okay. And then tell them not to cut the trees.
I gotta.
Well, no, they gotta cut the tree to get out of the rooms too. And they need to cut these trees to play horseshoes. Like, you can't play horseshoes in the middle of a forest.
My God.
It's gonna ding right off the trees if you think about it. Like,
Who's our builder? Dude, for the love of God, I need you to go do. I need you to.
look at that, Frank. I'm chopping down a tree in the middle of your room.
Thank you. We all have beds. Except one. There's only one room that's actually labeled indoors.
Yeah, Goof's like, I'm gonna live indoors. Can't live out in the wilderness.
Alright, we haven't died yet, which is pretty good news.
Yeah, honestly, so far so good. You know, we got the rice field planted. Day 1 complete. What's our difficulty set at?
Oh yeah, let's throw it up to. I'm throwing it up to triple real quick. Now we just have to wait till the night ends. Is that what you're building, the little horseshoes in the middle of nowhere?
We need to find the spacecraft. I think. What is this thing? It's a mega sloth. Let's not touch that.
Yeah, we want to live. So I want to throw production. We need.
It's going so fast. chill.
Now that
Rat
they can, they're
meat.
gonna start cutting up the dead bodies.
Rat meat spoils in 2 days.
Put it on double speed at least, man. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Dude, they need to hurry up with the storage room, though.
Most of that's fine deteriorating, but it takes a while for anything to actually deteriorate properly.
Well, we got some nice leather. Can make some hats or boots or something. Permanent summer? What? Is that true? Are we never gonna have any other?
In the area we're in right now, probably. If you want to open the world map, you gotta generate the planet. So you can see where we are. I made it so it generated 50% of the planet instead of 30%, so there's a lot of planet.
I've honestly never explored outside of like my region of the game. Carl's final expansion. Ireland Mountains, woodlands. Has anyone ever like traveled outside of? I'm really curious. Like I'm extremely curious. Like in Rimworld, if anyone's ever gone outside their area, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, people like I think the primary goal of the game, it's still the same, is just like get off the planet. But no one does that anymore.
I feel like everyone just kind of tries to survive. You know, they're just like,
Yeah.
it's hard enough to survive anyways. I mean, researching takes like 10 years already. And can't my people die of old age or something too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Can you make babies in this game?
Can I what?
Can you make babies in this game? I can't remember. I honestly cannot remember if that's a thing or not. Yeah, they're the baby making.
Well, we now have an indoor work area.
Oh yeah,
That finishes the roof.
it's a little dark.
Throw a torch in there if you want.
I'm gonna put a torch.
Just throw one, because we don't want it. It heats up the room. Everyone's just playing horseshoes.
Dude, yeah, we're having a fun little time. Bolton and Goof playing horseshoes. What's our morale looking like? Moods are pretty good. Ate without a table. Disturbed sleep. Slept in the cold. So, do you think we should make this like a living area though and put a table in there? Maybe we should put a little table here. Go right here. Boom. Look at that, dude. That's pretty good. Got a little area for us to eat, hopefully.
Hopefully.
I mean, we still haven't even finished up the walls. I don't know what everybody else has been doing, but
Which walls?
got a ton of rat meat though. So I thought the cooler was supposed to make the stuff like
It cools it, so it's not, doesn't do any, it's not.
it's still gonna spoil. So let me see. Fueled stove. Cook simple meal, right?
Yeah.
And we want to do that infinitely, right?
Yeah, I'll set it up to forever.
Don't we want to put a stool here too, by the way, or something?
Where? A what?
A stool, like in front of these?
Oh yeah, if we can.
A
get
chair
one.
or a stool? What should we do?
Which one's cheaper? You have to put those stools down because we don't have a ton of wood right now.
We're using chairs because it's more comfortable. So.
I know, but we don't have any wood to use.
Well, we can go and just knock out some trees. There's trees everywhere.
You say that. I
It's
just
not that
used
bad.
some, but like,
We need to get some wood floors after we finish these like everything else though.
Yeah.
We have a ton of steel though. Like, can we get a steel floor? You think?
No, let's not. Don't do steel floors because if we want them to feel like good, we want wood floors.
I think we did. I think we finished that room. So now we can start doing wood floors in our rooms. There we go. And then we'll get wood floor in the living areas too. We got this. And then we'll just worry about those last. All those other places. A group of travelers from Kakamga tribe are passing by.
I'm checking if they have anything to trade. Nope. I don't care.
How do you know? Or are they just not
if you scroll over them, they'll have like a question mark. If you look at them, they'll have a question mark, or
yeah,
one guy will that can trade for them. They do not have one.
Wait, this guy's a question mark right here, Lori.
Where?
Right here, Lori. Who's the
What are you looking at? Where on the map are you?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the other one. I'm looking at the guys above.
Oh, there's more?
Yeah. Let me who's got the best social? 7, 15. Oh God, why is Dom so OP?
I don't know. I don't know.
I sent you to a trade. We'll see.
Alright, let's go see.
Alright.
Silver package survival meal. Yeah, I can see the screen. Yayo, psychic foil helmet, rat meat. Nothing really good, honestly.
No, we're just gonna
close out of that garbage. Yeah, get out of here. Our guests don't have anywhere to sleep. They're like,
I don't care. We literally have like no wood. Hold on, who's not in bed? There, I was like, oh, me.
yeah.
I was like, wow. Coming along nicely. So I'm thinking for research wise, I want it because we need geothermal power. So I'm gonna set the research to geothermal power right now. Because once we get that, we could just hook up onto those 2 geothermal vents and just start running AC and stuff to freeze the freezer and then start cooling our rooms as well. So how you doing?
No. The rat meat spoiled. Bad hair. Oh, we gotta kill it.
Oh yeah.
Gotta take care of it. Gotta end it.
No, I know. I'm gonna do these. Do this. Where's the hair? Right there. I sent everyone to go fight the hair. Oh, Bolton, are you okay? Bolton got a bruise, man. I'm sorry.
Dang it.
Hey, at least you don't have I have a prosthetic left leg, okay? Look at my character. He's got a prosthetic left leg. It's not cool. Goof has a scratch scar on his right leg, and then you have oh, your torso is frail.
Yeah, seems about right.
want to do though, before we go any farther, I think this is kind of important.
Saving?
Before we go any farther in the game, I think this is vaguely important. Having barricades up.
Oh.
Because this way, so we can fire over barricades.
Mm-hmm. But they can't fire at us?
They can fire at us, but for Type 1, we can fire over it, but it's cover still, so we're not peeking around corners. We can have everyone just line up on a barricade.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Is that new? Because I don't remember barricades.
They had sandbags. They still have sandbags, but those require cloth, and we're not growing cloth right now. So, wooden barricades are the next best thing. And seeing as usually we get attacked by a couple, within the first week or so,
Yeah.
I'd rather be able to, because right now we have the buildings and stuff protecting us, which are all nice and good, but I'd rather be able to shoot back while not peeking around a corner.
Sounds good to me, honestly.
Oh, man's just going for it. All right. Oh, full send. Why is he awake?
I don't know, dude. He's going for it. He's like, I'm building tonight. What is he doing? Is he just laying the stuff down for people to build for tomorrow? Or he's not even asleep, probably. I guess.
Oh, he's deconstructing the other floors that are in the way of the wood floor.
Oh, I forgot there was other floors, honestly. But it's probably better they're all the same, right?
Yeah.
Dude, look at those barricades right there.
Those barricades, boys. We can defend ourselves.
Frank, where's your torch at in your room?
Oh, what? Did it go? Did it go out?
I don't know. I don't know what happened to it.
It's gone. We have a simple meal. That's new.
So did all that food, like, go away or something? Because we had so much rat food. Or
Oh,
are we
it
just,
spoiled. It
or are we
rotted.
just eating it, I guess?
We're eating the survival meals right now. We had 70 to start with, give or take, I think.
So what finishes first, the simple meal or the survival meals? Probably eat the simple meal first, though, if you think about it.
I'm guessing, but...
Oh, shoot, Flashstorm, what the heck?
Oh, no. Hold on, wait, hold on.
I mean, we're good right now, so...
No, okay, that's one of the reasons I picked this location. I was figured it would split at least part of the map with water. But I'm just gonna expand our home zone a little bit so the fire can't get close enough to do anything. Because you understand, we're built out of wood right now.
Yeah. So...
Until we upgrade to steel, or like other walls, dude, it's hitting the entire left side of the map.
I know, I see that.
It missed everything else.
Dude, look at that. That's all on fire.
Oh, just watch them spread.
Dang.
It's horrible too.
Got a bunch of stallions up here.
Is it raining? No, it's not raining.
No, it doesn't look like it. Looks a little windy, but that's it.
Oh, yeah, that's the grass moving. Dude, just oh my god.
What am I making? What am I researching?
I'm researching geothermal generator.
Well, that's a bit of a step up, so...
Yeah, so you see the steam geysers, like, here,
yeah,
here, and here? These can provide, like, a garbage ton of power. And all we have to do is make sure the machine doesn't break. So, my mind said, hey, what if we have it? Because that way, if we have a guaranteed source of power, we can cool things.
What's everybody's emotions and needs looking like right now? Unsightly environment, 8 without table, awful bedroom. But we have minor pain. I'm really good. Frank, let's see. Slept in the cold, soaking wet. Unsightly environment. Okay. Alright. I mean, I guess we're doing good. So. Saving.
Yeah, I have it set to like save every couple days. Dude, look how much that fire's burned out.
That utterly sucks, honestly.
It'll grow back.
I mean, in how many hundred years?
Well, it's not real life, so. I feel bad for us, those all the animals in the north that are about to get burned.
That is, oh my gosh, some Australia stuff right there, dude. Inspired recruitment. He will successfully recruit the next prisoner. Well, that makes life really easy if we...
Well, yeah, but that's only for the next 8 days. That's if we had a prisoner.
We probably
Dude, that
won't.
fire just keeps going! Oh.
6.
Where are these travelers? They don't have anything. What are you building?
Another room.
Why is it longer than the one that's already here?
It's not. It's the same length.
It is. No, it's not. No, you build it from the 6 that's already in here.
It's alright.
No, it's not. Then I have it. I don't like it.
It's okay. Oh my gosh. Wait. You got it? Oh, why is it laggy now?
Because the rain.
Oh, even, dude, rain even in this game. Like, what?
Let's have the fires at least.
The weasels!
That's why I have barricades.
The weasels are raiding.
They're coming from the left, so they're attacking. Oh, it's just one guy.
One guy. Oh, these are actual people. Yo, we gotta knock him out because I can recruit him. I can be like...
Well, we need a bed first to put him in.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm setting up. Do you want to do the fighting, please?
I'll set it up.
Harvest.
He's not attacking yet. He's preparing.
Okay, because like... Then I can set this as...
I'm good at maintaining fighting, yeah. Just make sure you set that as a... Make sure you have Goof
prisoner
set
bed.
as a prisoner bed.
Only enclosed. Shoot, we gotta finish.
Yeah, make sure he finishes that. Oh, wait, hold on. I
What?
let's see, hold on. Who's got better shooting, you or Bolton? Bolton, you're being
5, 4, 7, 3. Frank, you should be the one shooting over here. Got a 7. It's from Chicago.
He's just starting to take shots.
Get him, get him. Should we really be shooting him? I mean, I feel like maybe it would be better stabbing him.
You got a knife.
Or clubbing him. Dude, you better watch. He's getting close.
Alright.
Why are you shooting through? Wow, this is a really sad looking brawl, but okay.
Alright, hold on. I gotta make sure neither of us are bleeding out. Okay, Bolton's bleeding out. I'm bleeding out.
Well, let's do some medical stuff then.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see who's got medical here. Because I have 9 hours. What's his name's got?
7, 8.
no medical.
2. I guess I'm the best.
Medical.
I'm the best medic aside from Bolton right now.
Yeah. So. Hold on. We have to wait till we get to their rooms.
Goof, you've got priorities working on finishing this room, dude. Yeah, they go lie down. I would not be going 3-speed, Chief. You're crazy.
No, because I need him to heal me.
Okay, why are you gonna bleed out quicker or something? How hard did he hit you?
Yeah, I
Did he
have 9
stab
hours
you,
till I
or-
bleed out.
Oh, he cut you. He got a knife on him.
Yes.
Why are we
I was
messing?
trying to tell you.
Why are we messing with the guy with the knife? We could have just gone back.
Shot him.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's because everybody's a bad shot, apparently.
I want to make this bed a prisoner bed right now.
Okay. Goof's like, what the heck?
Goofy gotta go capture him.
I'm gonna capture him or let it slip.
And then do you want to recruit him?
Yeah,
Look at his
why not?
bio. He's got no skills. He's useless.
Whatever.
You want him still?
Yeah?
Okay, so he's a pyromaniac. He's literally the most useless person. He cannot firefight, he cannot haul, and he can't clean.
What am I gonna do? Execute him in Goof's bed?
But we could sell him to slavery. Or take parts of him.
I like the taking parts from him part actually. What are we gonna do?
Wait.
Like, harvest his?
Well, I think the issue is, let's just
Can we worry about getting my brother and you up?
I'm already bandaged. You can look at our health. You see how we're not bleeding out anymore.
Blood loss is minor on Bolton, dude. Cracked his femur. Yeah, you got stabbed in the neck and the head, bro. That's rough.
So I'm thinking. Hold on. You know what we should do?
What?
Oh, never mind. I have Eli marked for execution. Or just no interaction. I'll let him bleed out. Or nah, he's gonna get executed.
Oh my gosh. What are they gonna do? Just walk him, club him or something?
I don't know. I'm about to execute. Oh,
Frank just went
I couldn't.
boom.
Oh wait. Hold on.
Went boom on him.
What's boom? Now everything's refrigerated. Powered by wood. So we gotta make sure we have wood.
So there's a dead body there. Should we?
Oh, I should probably dig a grave. Hold on.
Dude, wait a minute. The body. We were supposed to take out his organs and stuff.
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't have the mod. We don't have the mod right now where it makes it so they don't care. Just like usually, if we did it, our guys wouldn't care all that much.
Yeah.
But they kind of care a whole lot.
They'd be freaking out. They'd be like, "Whoa! I just heard that this died. Good dude's liver." All right, fair enough.
If I need you to work on one grave.
We need to put it far away, don't we? Oh my gosh! Why are there so many graves? You preparing for something?
It happens a lot.
I mean, yeah, freaking, you got stabbed in the neck. Homeboy is not playing around. More questions? You gonna clean up that room? Frank is fully healed. Is that true? I guess that's true. All your stuff went away. What about Bolton? How long is it gonna take? He's in severe pain, dude.
Who is? Oh, he's fine. Well, fine as in he's.
Oh,
not
dude, the rice
bleeding
is
out.
spoiled. It won't freeze. Let's go. Let's go, dude.
Yeah, and once we get geothermal generators running, I don't have to spend wood to keep it running.
That's nice. That's nice.
I mean, like, we straight up vibing.
I know. We don't have to worry. We don't have to worry about the winter, but I mean, the winter's not even gonna come. It looks like.
We don't have winter.
We're in such a good spot.
Alright, Dom, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, you feed Bolton, and then I'm gonna have you have you clean that room.
I was gonna say, Goof's room got used as you murdered a man in Goof's bed. You took Goof out of his own bed and
Well, I
murdered
guess
him.
I can't have you clean. I guess I'm cleaning.
Hey Goof, why don't you clean, Chief? It's your bed. Well, maybe you should like clean before you go to bed. Okay, there you go.
Bolton,
Would never do cleaning. I'm like, no, I ain't doing that.
Bolton can barely stand up. I just told him to clean your room.
Severe pain. Is he gonna be okay?
Oh yeah, he'll be fine. So the way it works, like if you look at his
His pain's
health,
severe.
yeah, don't care about don't worry about the pain.
His
So, like,
consciousness.
if you look at all the bandage icons, if you hover over them, it says like left foot 23 out of 25 for his cut. Oh, once it hits like 30 or whatever the max is on all of them, they'll go away once they hit that max.
Okay. Unless it's a case of prosthetic leg, right? Or
In my
frail
case,
or scratch scar.
you know what? That's my goal. I'm gonna make myself bionic.
Let me look at the health real quick. Operations. Harvest. Install peg leg. Install dentures. Want some dentures?
Yeah.
That's hot. Dude, look at all this food. Dude, we are rolling in the food.
I'm gonna euthanize Bolton. No, I'm joking.
Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Am I just sitting on the ground? Fair enough. How's everyone's morale right now? Goof. Minor pain. Recreation unfulfilled. Justified execution. Unsightly environment. Bolton is in serious pain. But he's
Well,
optimistic.
my guy's happy because I executed him.
I am unsightly. Alright, is your guy actually happy about that
Oh no,
execution?
he's not happy with that.
Oh, justified execution. That's it. So
If it was unjustified, it would have been my mood would.
I
Be
like how
much
you have
worse.
very low expectations. Though. That's the funny part.
Yeah. It's like, are we live? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're doing it. So we're doing it. It's like fair enough. We're live.
So for temperature, install some vents. That way, once I install central heating, we can have it all in our rooms.
Should we get a wood floor in this area? In the
Where?
in the stockpile and butcher area?
Why not?
Yeah, right.
But I actually want to do
Wood floors, best floors. Don't we need stuff in the storage also so it doesn't it doesn't look like it's spoiling, so that's good at least.
yeah, everything in the room's fine right now.
Why is there just a random donkey just sleeping right next to the door? You see that? Next to the wall. We need to move that guy's knife, by the way. His knife's really poor quality.
But he
Bolton's
stabbed us with
Bolton's
it.
been sleeping for like a couple days. Yo, goof. Hold that knife though, dude. I was like, wake up. He's like, oh wait, I remember. I forgot to do it.
I was like, I didn't go to work.
Alright. I don't even know what our guys have to do next, honestly. What the heck is dead donkey over here?
Didn't do it.
Cheering up patient Bolton. That seems alright. Hey,
If you
buddy.
want, go ahead, copy copy the room 3 more times. We have 8.
I'm like,
Just so we can.
how you doing, buddy? He's like, I got stabbed on. I'll be like, oh, that's not good.
I'm not dead.
He's like, could be worse.
You could be dead.
Yeah. He's like, cheer up, dude. Cheer up, pal.
Like what I'm doing over by the farm.
What is it?
So right now, Goose digging tilled soil, which is like so it's the fertilized
the
land
heck?
you can
Yeah.
find randomly. He's custom making fertilized land
Oh
essentially.
my gosh. What is this, Minecraft? He's going to town over there.
So then the farthest one at the top right, that growing zone, that's gonna be heal root, which it's natural medicine essentially. So if we
Yeah.
run out of medicine, we have some. And then the other one is I think cotton. I started growing. Yeah.
Put a wooden dresser in all of our rooms. Yeah, a pet chicken, and we can put in a animal box. Oh yeah, let's go.
Oh boy, where are you putting the dressers? Doesn't the dresser have to be to the foot of the bed?
What, the dresser?
Yeah.
No, we're gonna put it right across.
Alright.
And then we'll put end tables, because I think end tables says it'll make them
So
happier
I'd say
also.
do double beds then. If you're gonna do end tables, double the beds up, move the dressers to the foot of the bed, and then do an end table at the side. That way you still have room.
Yeah.
I'd say move the dressers right now just so you can prep it. In my opinion, that's up to you.
Alright. Floors. Floor gang. Dude, we're killing it. For now. Alright, Bolton fully healed? He is fully healed.
told my guy, wake up, you have to go refuel the generator.
I need some more recreation.
You want more? You can build a chess table, poker table.
I know, but those are
Well,
all...
you can't build a poker or billiards. Don't have any cloth.
Make a chess table, I guess. Oh, a chess tournament going on.
Rogue's just going insane.
Oh shoot! Thrombos.
Yeah, there's no. I would say let's kill it, but there's no way in it. Like.
Oh my
literally
gosh, there's
hell
two
we're
of
gonna
them.
kill.
There's two.
Yeah, they're like they're the best animal you can get, except they're also the most dangerous.
I would imagine.
If I had a mortar, I would start lobbing mortars at them.
Mortars? What the heck?
Yeah, we don't have more. We don't get mortars until later.
We can get mortars? Just start mortaring our enemies. Just like, don't come near us.
Yeah.
They start coming near you. You're like, we told you not to come near us.
Or planting con. My guy's planting heal root. Perfect. The good thing is I have everyone set to cut plants, so everyone can get rid of the, harvest them.
We're probably gonna have to expand that stockpile zone of food, by the way.
Yeah. Where did we get
Donkey meat?
from?
Oh, there's a dead donkey to the side. It was sleeping and it died. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Shh, don't question it.
Saving game. Fair enough, fair enough.
Triple speed it. They have like no wood, even though I queued a bunch of it to be cut. Go to sleep, da 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 da. Oh, that's lovely.
Solar flare.
Yeah, we have. So basically, everything's just starting to spoil.
Oh, that sucks.
Should be over by the time, or it should be fine because the solar flare should end soon.
Well, these are like 1.8 days of. I mean, the donkey meat, that would suck if all that spoiled, but.
It's a ton of donkey meat too. Like 985-ish. Because it said it's gonna leave in about a day. Supposedly. Oh, it's gone. Alright. Let me. Sorry, I had a. Yeah, we have to flip the switch.
Oh, okay.
Alright, frozen. We got more meat. I'm guessing a ward killed the thing. Oh, and we're cleaning the walls too?
Yeah, apparently.
Or, oh, we're repairing them. I like the design, just the walls are different throughout.
Dom chatted about tall people with Frank. Bolton shared a word about fighting muggers with Dom.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Let's see. Dom. You're gonna cut trees, your new job. We have no wood for the generator. Yeah, this is why I want geothermal power, because
Yeah.
we could actually just not have to do this.
Yeah.
Alright, so who's really good at researching? 8, 13, 14. Tom is. You're pretty useless at everything else anyway, so. When I say useless, I mean you refuse to do other things.
Like, no, not me.
So now you should only be doing like basic things, and you should also be researching all the time. I told you no more growing and no more plant cutting. Or I'll let you plant cut.
We need to cut down a lot more trees, especially because we're adding these rooms, so. And dressers, so. I really need to start picking it up, cutting down trees.
Oh, another bonus about having electricity, we could put lights in there that don't, one, heat up the room, and two, are based off electricity. Ready? I just flip the switch. Flip, flip. We're all playing horseshoes together.
My character has the trait creepy breathing.
That's not surprising.
Bolton's traded some misogynist. Frank cracks under pressure, it says.
The Thrumbo just walks in. Got the little operation we got. The number one rule I usually do though, once I get enough resources, immediately build a decently sized wall around your base made out of stone or metal. Preferably stone, because you get a lot of that. Just because you can block fire from coming in, and then you can also start. So if there's only one entrance into a base, you can line it with traps and just essentially have any raiders that want to come in just get killed.
That's true, yeah. Are we able to sell the food to people? Because, like,
Yeah.
I feel like we're going to have a lot of food by the end of this.
Well, I mean, we can always go to the world and we could, the Zato grassland. Let's see what they'll buy. They'll buy food. Or will they buy meals or just... Oh, they only buy, like, raw meat. They don't buy meals.
Why does it tell you what people will trade for?
Yeah, if you go to the world map and you click on their place, then you can show what we'll buy. Yeah, they're not gonna buy anything that we are good to sell.
Who are you looking at? I'm looking at the Jado grassland right now.
I'm looking at the ones that were under. I'm looking at the guys that were under us.
Jado looks like they'll accept a lot of food though.
Who?
Potatoes, rice.
Oh, raw food. Yeah.
Packaged survival meal.
I don't want to sell those. Those are good.
Yeah. There's no like simple meals though. Just the raw food they want for some reason.
You want? We could just because they're tribal. I think.
Berries
don't
also.
want real food. What we could do is we could make it so simple meals aren't allowed to be made of rice or something.
Yeah, and just sell the rice to these people.
We have
That might be
30
the best
simple meals,
route.
but the thing is, rice is our only crop right now.
Yeah. Well, we just mix and match, you know? Also, probably need to get stuff for more medicine, honestly. Oh, well, we got a lot of medicine right now, but. So.
I'm also making medicine.
Yeah, what, really?
The top right farm, that's heal root.
Nice.
Yeah, everything grows at like 200% because of the tilled soil.
That's really good.
Ow. I just hurt myself very much.
That's not good. What happened? What happened to those dressers? Where they at?
What?
Where are the dressers at?
No, put them at the foot of the bed because we're gonna need space when we
Foot
do
of the
double
bed.
beds. Yeah.
Like right down here?
No, like so. Wait, where are you placing that one? I can really see.
Looking
Just
goof.
place it. Yeah, just place it real quick.
There.
Yeah, right there. Because then once we make double beds, we can change it so they all have that are like matching, and we can put the end table on the side.
Okay.
Then we still have room to put some, screw around if we need to. What we don't have any of.
I wish these torches like hung off the wall, you know? That'd be a lot better.
Okay, Dom, what are you doing? Okay, no, you're to see. As much as I want you plant cutting, I need you to research. Like, it's kind of important.
Just a little bit, right? Yeah. Switch how long it takes.
Like, we wouldn't need all this much wood if you had this research by now.
Wanderer wants to join. Let's go.
She already joined. Oh, she's Bolton's lover?
What? Yamanaka.
What are you good at?
Oh shoot!
Gonna...
Now we need to make one of these, right? I guess make a second bed.
Yeah, we need to make a double bed for Bolton's room, which is the third one. So you gotta replace it. No. Is that? Did you just put another single bed?
Oh. Yeah.
Deconstruct that. And put a proper bed there. Throws two twin beds together. They get angry. They push them apart. I'm like, no. You're like, no.
Oh, we're getting raided too. That's great. Hopefully,
Wait,
one of
hold on. This is imperative. Hold
Cheddar.
on. Where's
his name is Cheddar. He got a club, or she got a club. Quick, recruit her because then someone else can get with her. She's an artist. We gotta recruit her.
Hold on, me.
And she's great at melee. 13. Got to.
She chilling or?
No, she's coming. She's Russian, dude. She is Russian over here.
Oh no, she's chilling.
Now she's chilling. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
This is gonna be too easy, dude. I say that and like someone's gonna die from this encounter.
We're gonna get everyone with a gun prepped.
Maybe we should just get everybody prepped in general, you know? I don't know. I get a bad feeling if we just have people wander around while they're coming, you know?
What? Oh.
Cheddar's coming.
Hold on. Yeah.
Get people moving.
How did you both miss?
Dude, we're so bad. Oh shoot, that was double.
You killed
We didn't even get it. We just killed instantly.
You put a single round through her chest, dude.
Who was the kill? Who was the killer? Bolton.
Was it Bolton?
Bolton's bolt action rifle. He's like, my wife just came back. You can kill her.
Oh, dude, he put a round through her heart. So metal.
Bio.
I'll go bear. See, this is why we have a lot of graves. Because otherwise we leave dead bodies laying around and people get upset.
Bolton's lover is my rival, apparently.
It's ironic.
I'm an acquaintance, and then I'm a rival.
No, you're Bolton's brother. I made you guys siblings.
I know. For her, we're an acquaintance. But then if you look on her, she says that I'm her rival. So.
Nice.
Dom does not approve of her, apparently. And she does not approve of my breathing. Oh.
She doesn't approve of you breathing?
Yeah, that's what it says, yeah. I find her physically unsightly.
Wow.
Wow, dude. I'm like, Bolton, you could have done better. Just like, wow.
She's
I
like,
like,
no, he couldn't.
I like how they went to 2 different beds, by the way. That's funny.
Because I don't have a bed there.
They need to make one. Where's the wooden?
We don't have any wood.
They need to just need to step it up. Have you assigned her to stuff?
Yeah.
What can she do?
Not
Well,
much.
she wants to sleep with Bone. She wants to sleep with my brother. Oh shoot. Bone's gonna be the first one to have babies. She got a knife. Don't let her stab my brother. She has 1 in melee. Maybe she shouldn't have a knife, okay?
Let's see, where's
She's
Yama
not an
Nama?
intellectual, not social, not medical. What is she good at in life? She's good at planting, that's it. She can't even cook. She's really good with animals, apparently. She can level that up really quickly.
I never even cut wood while I
Everybody's out there planting to no end, apparently.
The good thing is we have more room. Bad thing is we don't have anything. We don't have any wood to refill. Oh, now we do.
Dang. Still need to kill more trees.
Yeah, I'm gonna assign Yamanamaka. You're not allowed to grow. Just go cut.
Just destroy all the trees. And build the room
No,
already.
no constructing for you either. You're allowed to cook at most. I didn't want you to actually cook.
Who, me or
Her, no, you're
Yamanaka?
gonna go cut. You're literally useless to me.
She can do art. She can make the art statues, which also require wood. This place is getting dark, dude. We need to.
We ever got geothermal
power.
generators. Okay, you're researching your brother's girlfriend's getting wood. Still weird to me.
Yep.
When you wake up, for the love of God, make the bed. So you do shift click on there. So if you select them and then tell them to do a task by shift clicking it, shift clicking the, so right click, shift, and then click on the task. They'll do it after what they're already doing. So since they're sleeping, I have Goof prepped to immediately do the bed. Whenever they wake up, at least.
I got all
There
this
we go.
rice.
Now they're sleeping together.
There we go. Bolton Yamanaka, sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. How does that vent thing work if there's no cooler?
The power. Well, right now I'm prepping it because I still have to do it.
Fair enough, fair enough.
And then I'm gonna make an air. I think I might make an air handling room. Yeah, I'm gonna build an air handling room real quick.
Alright. Dude, look at all that wood there. Shoot. We went from having like none, now we're actually gonna have a bunch, it looks like.
Yeah, because I made her so she could only cut wood, essentially.
They need to refuel all the stuff though.
It's not automatic. It's just a matter of when they do it.
Yeah. Slacking.
Oof, I know you wanted to eat food, but I have to have you do other things.
What is this thing right here? That you just built that's kind of barricaded off. It's like
That
one
is,
little strip right here. What's this?
that's gonna be the air handling room.
Okay. What in the world? So many vents.
I screwed up when I put them.
Combat supplier.
Oh, sir, do I have a deal for you? Wait till he gets over to.
I like how the game tells you you can attack them. Like, no. Like, why would you? Dude, there's a
Because I
whole.
want
So
to.
many of them.
We would quickly
Why
lose.
there's so many of them? This is literally like a
uh,
Fallout caravan.
social. That's
What in the
yeah.
world?
You have 15 social, right, compared to everyone else. Yeah. All right. I don't care that you're tired. Go talk to him.
Dang.
Hopefully he's got a gun or something. Let's see what he's got. Oh, we got an
EMP
assault rifle.
shells?
I'm taking that.
Charge knives. Do we have enough for that? We do, actually. Well,
Yeah, I'm taking an assault rifle if you don't mind. Oh, we can sell him the steel knife and club.
fair enough, fair enough.
Oh, wait, hold on. And then,
Hey, get rid of like the weak stuff we don't need.
yeah, and then I'm thinking, right? So accept that. But then Yamanamika, she has a knife. So we drop that. Then she has to haul it. Hold on. Tom, I need you to go back. Okay. We're not gonna get much, but it's better than losing the money. $7.
Better than nothing, right? Yeah.
Then I can do something even more. Ready? So now, well, I'm not really doing anything else. I'm taking the gun, and then she can have the bolt action. So now instead of trying to stab everyone, we can actually shoot them all. I'd be like, instead of sending you guys, I'm just gonna send myself with the assault rifle.
He'll be like, hey guys, I got this. And be like, what if we want to recruit them? He's like,
Sorry, what? I already put
What?
20 whole bullets in them.
that reminds me, did you? Yeah, you put the grave down for the other person. So,
Yeah.
already buried them.
Did they get buried?
Yeah, cheddar cheese, and Eli. They gone.
I really hope they got buried. This is about to be really awkward when we find them again. Oh, hey, that's important. Where's my guy? So I needed to do structure, yeah. So do that. That. This is looking nice. Alright, now that we have wood for days, Yamanamika, you are now allowed to cook, grow, and plant. You can cook and grow again. I just realized I don't need to build heaters.
What happened?
I'm I'm queuing some AC units and stuff.
I like how we're complaining about a pyromaniac, but we just got another one, by the way.
Do we really?
Yeah, an ugly pyromaniac.
Ooh,
Yamanaka.
she really?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? At least she's capable of something. Yeah, at least she's capable of, like, hauling and cleaning. I'm like, whatever his name was.
Just there to clean. That's funny. Wow.
We make them like do it. Where's Yamanamaka? I was really hoping I could make them like just like screw so we could have a baby.
We're gonna figure out really quick how that feature works, right? Like the cooler room.
70 degrees is a reasonable temperature.
Mertigris asks, how is the Arma 3 Fallout server, the Russian one? Have you played on that one, Frank?
I have not been on it, no.
It's pretty good. They've been updating like every couple of days. Today's update, they added the ability to like feed Brahmin and then you can like milk them.
Yeah,
So
I heard someone say that.
it's
It
pretty
makes sense.
funny, pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's
like,
pretty,
don't you
it's
get something when you do
it's
it?
pretty fun. It's pretty cool. It's just a matter of like, you got to catch them at the right time to be on too. Because like if we were to hop on right now, there wouldn't be a single soul, and I think, so I think it's more like earlier within the day. So
I mean, it's a Russian server. What do you
yeah,
expect?
it's a lot of fun. I really wish like an American like English speaking one would come out a lot sooner, but they kind of like stranglehold right now.
They're coming out with one?
Yeah, Spartan is especially doing it.
Nice. Oh, we're making cloth, by the way. We have an excess of cloth.
Yes, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Is it gonna snow in this game? Snow zone?
There's snow, but just not where we are.
Yeah, I imagine.
It's like, yeah, I figured that out.
A shelf for stuff to not deteriorate. That sounds pretty useful. Dude, we need to go sell some rice. Look at all this cloth we got too. So much. Martigris said he was in the Arma 3 Stalker server and no, actually, the guys in the Russian one are for Fallout Aftermath are like a lot of them know English, which is pretty cool, and they're really understanding and they're nice and helpful too, which is pretty good. Like the only people you don't really come across that are like instantly ready to kill you are the Raiders and the Great Khans. Like even the Legion people are nice, you know. And
That doesn't make sense.
yeah, just everyone's actually pretty nice. So, of course, NCR and Co are supposed to be like that, but there's like the sheriff of the first town you're in, Good Springs. He's the I think owner or co-owner, so he's always there helping out new people. They actually I haven't been on since, but Ryan told me that there is an option when you first join where you can switch between English and Russian, so like it'll translate all the text to English. By the way, we just claimed a wild boar, so
Nice.
that's hot. Look at all that wood we need to.
A wild boar self-tamed?
Yeah, it was like, it's I don't know. Why does it say never do hallway? I need to refuel. Wait, like these rooms need to be refueled. I don't know why they're not. So.
Well, tell your dude to do it. Tell someone to do it.
So we need to put down some chairs. Hand tailor bench. What are we gonna do with the hand tailor? What's that all about?
Well, because like Yamanaika is it's got tattered apparel. Yeah, so we need to make a pair of pants. So yeah.
We're going to be joined today by Mr. Batches. Ah,
Oh
welcome.
no. Who let him
Bolt
show up?
from the famous YouTube channel VTECHGUY,
Hi.
and is that the Frank from the famous failed Enclave Oxmod? It's great to be here.
I'm gonna shoot myself.
That's bad. That's bad. Oh, shoot. Wait a
Can't
minute.
believe I'm here with the
Wait.
famous YouTuber, man.
Wait a minute. I just checked something.
What?
Is this true?
Yes, it's true. Frank
No,
can't
no, no, no,
code.
no, no. Wait a minute. I'm checking Steam right now. So, because
What's
some
going
weird.
on in Steam land?
Kind of curious if this is true, because it'd be pretty dope. Oh, it is true. It's completely true, actually.
What is?
And that's actually, these prices are really freaking low.
I'm
all
lost.
the
Please
Battlefield
explain.
games just found their way onto Steam.
What do you mean all the
All
Battlefield?
of them,
What,
like
was just
Battlefield
all of
3,
them
Battlefield
ever?
4, Battlefield 5, Battlefield Hardline, Battlefield Bad
Were they-
Company.
Were they not already there? Well, Battlefield Bad Company was already on there, but
Because I know,
well, the second one was.
so EA, Origin and all in that just struck a deal with Steam. So a bunch of the EA games just made their way, to Steam. Oh, you can get Battlefront 2 on Steam also. That's really dope.
The modern
get-
shooty shoot, the Star Wars one.
You can get all the Mass Effects.
Wait, Mass Effect is on Steam? Wait, no, it's been on Steam. What are you talking about?
The new ones. Because I mean, like Mass
Oh,
Effect.
right.
I think 1 was and 2.
1 and 2 are on Steam because I
Not
have
all of
those.
them are.
But 3 and 4 were 3 and
Oh, thanks,
Andromeda.
man. So yeah, you can get. Yeah, that's pretty
So
dope. That is really
Literally
dope.
everything is on Steam now. Awesome.
Oh, all the Command and Conquer. Well, I think those are already on Steam.
No, not all of them.
Okay, like there's like a bajillion Command and Conquer games on Steam now. So
Okay, cool, because
that.
well, there was remaster that came out, which is
Battlefront
on
1 and
Steam, I'm pretty
Battlefront 2.
sure, because Rocker got a fan to send him that. And then there was, before whatever this announcement was, to my knowledge, there was the main series, which is Command and Conquer 3. There was Command and Conquer Red Alert 3. There was Command and Conquer DLC, but there wasn't a specific game called Command & Conquer Challenge. So basically a lot of it was missing, and I'm assuming this announcement you found says that it's now just all there now.
I mean, it looks like literally like everything on EA has
Okay,
just come to Steam right now.
Let me look,
Which is pretty dope.
because there's certain stuff that was missing prior, so let me go Google, Steam search. Because there was a lot of the Red Alert series missing. Did they put like the originals on there, or did they only put like the remaster? Because I know the remaster's on there because Rocker got it as a gift. Someone went and bought him Destroy All Humans in the remaster collection, and I'm pretty sure it was on Steam.
That's really dope. I mean, I'm just looking at it because it just seems really cool because, like, they're insanely cheap also. Like,
What was your favorite game?
Battlefront 2 is
Steam
20
recently?
bucks, Battlefield 5 is 25, Battlefield 4, 20 bucks, Battlefield 1, 20 bucks.
Man.
There's like
Oh,
really good
Battlefield
prices for
on
these
Steam?
games.
That was oof.
Hey, Bolt.
Holy shit, Bolt, you're right. There's even fucking Starship Troopers games on the Steam
I
now.
know.
What the fuck?
EA just was like, hey, all of our games.
Oh my god, they're remaking that really shitty
Actually,
RTS.
you know
I'm
what?
so happy.
Hold up. If this is on here, I'm gonna be so happy.
What are you looking for?
Oh, it's probably not.
Bolt,
No.
they're remaking that
Medal
really
of
shit.
Honor.
Which one?
I'm
Medal of Honor's on there.
No, I'm talking about
Which one?
the Allied Assault and all that.
Oh,
you can get
the older ones.
because you can get all those on
Origin and
yeah.
fucking Epic.
Yeah, the only Medal of Honors you can get are
Airborne and Warfighter, which sucks. I own both of those.
oh, that's bad. I've never
I mean,
played
Airborne's
Airborne.
not that bad. Warfighter's fucking hot, wet ass.
Actually, wait, I don't think Where's the Warfighter at? I just see Medal of Honor.
I have Warfighter, Medal of Honor Warfighter, Medal of Honor Airborne in my Steam library. If they're no longer being sold, then I don't know what to tell you.
I don't think Warfighter's being sold, but I see Medal of
Anymore? Oh,
Honor.
holy shit.
By the way, the description of Medal of Honor is, "This is new war. There is new warrior. He is tier 1." That is literally the description of this game, by the way.
Good. I'm glad.
This is such a goofy description. This is the original the name just Medal of Honor version of the game. I remember playing this game and it was a lot of fun, but I think it'd be one of those games where like if I came back to it, it would be bad. So
I'm looking at this Starship Trooper game, and it really, really does look like if they took that old RTS. Like, it's a bad RTS, but it's a really fun game. It's called, like, I forget the fucking name, but it's a Starship Troopers RTS. It bombs super hard. But I'm looking at the trailer for this one, and this looks like if they took Command & Conquer Total War and that old game and combined it all into one, because from the trailer, it looks like you line up dudes like you would in Total War. And it's by the Aristocrats, and it's published by Steam and Slytherin Ltd. So, who actually owns Starship Troopers? It's not Disney, is it?
I don't know anything about Starship Troopers, so I can't really give
Let's
too much
Google
insight on that. Do they have Shell Shock on Steam? I'm kind of curious.
They do, I think.
What is
What are you
Medal of
talking
Honor?
about?
It's an interesting one.
Who owns Federal Reserve? Why the fuck is that a question? Who owns
My wish list.
Starship Troopers? Oh, okay. So it's actually not owned by Disney or any
Frank.
famous company. It's
do it.
Myself on a little bit of a
Karen.
mission.
so Starship Troopers is owned by the guy who wrote the books and Sony.
Nice to know our market value
So-
is so good.
I'm surprised Sony has nothing to do with this game. I'm assuming the guys making this game bought the license for it, is what I'm guessing, because Sony doesn't seem to be involved unless one of these is like a smaller company related to Sony. Have you ever heard of the Aristocrats, Bolt? I haven't.
I've never heard of it.
Let's check these guys out.
What was the best Command & Conquer? Was it Tiberian Wars or?
Oh, don't
Tiberian
ask.
Wars,
Don't
Tiberian
Don't Bolt, don't ask that question out in the open. You're gonna put up a can of worms.
I mean, I can't
Tiberian
remember.
Wars.
I can't remember what was the one that I played that I really
Frank's
enjoyed.
objectively wrong, but don't worry about it.
How am I objectively wrong?
We'll get a professional in here. We'll get Rocker.
You get Rocker, that's who you want.
They got Dragon Age on here, dude. That's cool. I
Yeah.
remember it. Oh, thanks, buddy.
Okay, hey Bolt, I need you to do me a favor.
Hey,
Can you PM Rocker and say, hey, was Command & Conquer 4 the best Command & Conquer?
No, it's
Shh,
Tiberian
shh,
Wars.
Shh. Don't tell him. Just do it, Bolt, please.
Alright, Bolt, Frank will see you later. He's moving.
he's like, I was insulted by Tiberian Wars.
I mean, it's not the best one. It's a good one, but I wouldn't say
Tiberian
it's
Wars
the
is the best.
best.
Tiberian
No,
Wars.
because there's a lot of fucking problems with that game, and they cut out a lot of good units. I would say Kane's Wrath beats fucking Tiberian Wars out of the water. People say it's a DLC, and it was, but it also basically is its own fucking game.
They say it was a DLC. It was a DLC.
I mean, it was, but it acts like its own fucking game. Like, Kane's Wrath is 10 times better than fucking Tiberian Wars. I mean, it's such its own game at this point that you don't even need Tiberian Wars to run it. That's how good of a product
I'm
it
looking.
is.
It's really bad because I'm looking at all of these and you just see like the slashes of like all the percentages off, and I'm just like, ooh, Mirror's Edge for
There's an
$1.
insane group of people out there who I think need some help. They need a hug, or maybe someone to sit down and talk to them. That think Command & Conquer Generals is the best Command & Conquer to ever grace mankind.
They do need some help.
They need someone to give them a hug and a little pat on the head.
They need professional help.
Yeah. Okay, so basically Command & Conquer Generals was like a traditional, not even a traditional, it was basically they took like the fictional modern war and just gave it Command & Conquer mechanics. It's a fun game, but I don't think it's the best Command & Conquer game.
By no way is that a good anywhere near the best.
It's silly. Like, the GLA Postal Service is the best postal service known to mankind, Frank.
Did you ever play Risk Factions?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Did you like that, Bolt? I have it on my phone.
I remember playing it back on the Xbox 360. That was fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Did you ever play the Risk, the cartoony one that had the plot, that had, like, the cat people?
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about, I think.
Oh, well, then I have a different one on my phone. That's just, like, normal dudes.
Remember when Mirror's Edge was like the original parkour game?
I mean, I liked
Dude, you
Mirror's
can
Edge,
get
but I
Zuma
don't think it's as
Deluxe.
great thing.
They put Bejeweled and Zuma Deluxe on here.
Yeah.
Do you remember Zuma? That was like, that was like I think like every computer had that, right? I'm pretty.
Do you remember when fucking... Okay, so I got into this... Covert can back me up on this. We used to get into an argument a lot in middle school because very few people knew that Halo started on PC. Because Halo 2 was hot shit when I was growing up, and so a lot of people thought Halo started on console. That's a dumb argument from middle school that existed at one time. Because I had a teacher. Well, he wasn't my teacher, but he was a teacher in the school. I think Covert had him for something. He was some obscure tech class that we had in the school, but he also taught math. And he would let kids play the original Halo Combat Evolved campaign, and he even had LAN multiplayer set up so kids could just go kill each other after school. It was pretty great.
That sounds wrong, but okay.
Yeah. I think Brandon Covert was a part of that particular class. But yeah, he just had fucking Halo, like Combat Evolved on the school computers, and kids would go to his class. They wouldn't even, like, at my middle school, there wasn't really assigned after school shit. Like, everything was pretty optional, even the band stuff. Even if you were in band. Like, it was expected you would go, but it wouldn't like fuck with your grade or anything. And so he would label his particular block of tutorials mathematics, I don't know, some obscure thing. But it was basically people would just go in there and play fucking Halo. That was it. Like, it was a pretty good time. We even had it on the, I think the first time I actually ever played Halo was on the computer in the theater room with Covert, actually. It was pretty funny.
Frank got ambushed by a squirrel, bro.
What happened there, Frank?
What an absolute champ.
So show us on this doll where the squirrel touched you.
I mean, it's on the live stream, doll.
This is my ambush. 2 squirrels. I have an assault rifle.
Did you fucking send out the attack squirrels, Bolt?
Yeah.
You have to actually hit the squirrels, though. You gotta hit the squirrel!
Oh my gosh, Frank. You have an assault rifle and you're failing to shoot a female healthy squirrel. And it's biting you. Frank's about to end up in the hospital. Dude, shoot the squirrel. Why are you bashing with your gun?
Yeah, Frank, shoot the squirrel. Be a man.
Oh my gosh, Frank.
Cannot shoot in melee. Ow.
Apparently you can't. And it's not good to run away. So.
Regulate those squirrels, Bolt. It's your duty.
It says that EA plans to release over 25 of its titles via Steam this summer, and it started off with 13 titles as per the list below. Burnout, Paradise Remastered, Crysis 3, Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age 1, FE, Mirror's Edge Catalyst, Need for Speed, Need for Heat, Need for Speed Rivals, First vs. Zombies, Battle for Neighborville, Sea of Solitude, Unravel, Unravel 2. I mean, I just see. I guess it hasn't counted all the other ones that they just added.
I want more platformer games on fucking Steam. Like, I know the PC is not very like. Okay, so people piss on consoles all the time, and I've been seeing that. Funnily enough, during all the protests and crazy shit on Twitter, I've still seen the occasional tweet pissing on consoles. But the two types of games, at least in my opinion, that consoles do really well are platformers and racing games.
Did you check out that game that I recommended that you'd probably really much enjoy?
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a look at it.
Do you remember the name of the game?
It was Satisfactory.
It was, yeah. It's a game Flash very much enjoyed and got a copy of it for me. But now
surprised.
it's sad because he can't even get into it because he can't get into his Epic account, which you need Epic to use multiplayer.
Just use Hamachi or something.
That's not how it works, Chief. You need it. it uses Epic multiplayer, which is a new thing. So
Why can't you do like Hamachi or something?
because
Hamachi
it's like an actual thing.
Break it with Game Ranger. I don't like. Okay, so
Probably
like the way
will.
those fucking things work is they use local host. Can you not local host with these video
I
games? Like
don't believe
that's
so. As far as what I see, it might be always online. So
that's not what I mean. Can you not like start up a local match on a local network? Because that's how
no,
Hamachi and Game
I
Ranger
don't believe
work.
so. I have to look, but I don't believe so. Because
I mean,
Well,
if
when
you
I played
can't,
it,
that's,
look at what we're doing.
it looked
if you
different.
can't,
So.
that's stupid. But if you can, then problem solved.
Frank is on route. Maybe you should like
Yeah.
go to the hospital or something, right? You kind of.
No, I turned self-tend on, so I took herbal medicine just to bandage myself up.
Okay. I like how Bolton gets stabbed and ends up in the bed for like a week. You're like
Well, yeah,
lose
why
a
don't
fight
you-
to a squirrel.
Are you guys playing the multiplayer thing?
Yeah, on
Yeah.
Rimworld. So. What's the difference between Mirror's Edge Catalyst and Mirror's Edge? What was the difference in those two?
I think it's just different stories. I've never played Mirror's Edge Catalyst. I played the Mirror's Edge.
I played Mirror's Edge. Like I said, first parkour game as far as I can remember. And then the world absolutely went crazy when Dying Light came
War
out.
Merchant. How far am I away from the build or base? So if I have some stuff I could bring in, we could use.
Highly recommend like a lot of the EA games right now for people. Like Battlefront 2, given I got it for an even bigger steal of like $3, and I got Battlefield 5 I think for $5. Like even at these prices of like 20, 25 for those games, and then like Hardline is $10. Dragon Age 2 is $10. Crisis 3, $10. I've actually never played Crisis 3, but I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. I remember back then it was like a benchmark game, but
We could just sell all of our herbal medicine and like.
I would not do that.
Oh yeah, I probably zoned out because I was talking to someone about weird things. But do you guys doing like the multiplayer thing? Are you in the
Yeah.
same world or okay?
Yeah.
So how does that work? Do you guys just like have your own set of characters?
Oh, so we can
No, we can
control
control.
everything the exact same.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys will just flip around. You guys have one pool of characters between you. You guys can flip around each of them on your own.
We started with me, Dom, Bolton, and Goof, and then we got Yamanka, which is Bolton's lover.
Yeah, Bolton fell in love with this.
I don't know.
With this
She came out of nowhere and said, "Yeah, yo."
this Oriental lady, which apparently my guy does not approve of and says that she is ugly and he could do better.
Oh yeah, so
And she
in
doesn't
the
approve
game,
me because I breathe heavily.
in the
So-
game, Dom is Bolton's older brother. So Dom doesn't approve of Bolton's lover.
Yeah, she's
You
apparently too
should
ugly.
you should
Like
play
he could
as
have done better.
Bolt. You should play as Bolt and go fix a bunch of computers.
I sent a message to Jay on Million of Infusion. Welcome to the stream Infusion. I sent a message to Jay and I told him that Need for Speed Rivals was better than Forza. And he's like, wrong.
Okay, his new obsession is Forza. Like Dark Souls, we need that meme of
Dude,
like
we
the
need a
guy
race
looking-
car tattooed right next to the
We need
Dark Souls
the-
tattoo.
We need the meme of the guy like looking at the different girl while he's holding his girlfriend's hand, and it's just Dark Souls and Forza.
It's like you can either have one or the other tonight. You can't have both. Battlefield Bad Company 2, I'm trying to remember the story. Like, I remember the multiplayer being just absurd and goofy and crazy. Do you think there's going to be a resurgence of the multiplayer now that these games are on Steam? Like, do you think there's just going to be an absolute
Probably
mass
for a
amount
short
of people?
while. But the thing is most of these communities for these old games have their own like host. Like a lot of
Yeah.
these communities for games that haven't been around since 1,000 years. If there's like the people who would play these or be interested in multiplayer that are still hanging on have their own like hosting areas. So they probably wouldn't hop onto this. Maybe they will, but I think it'll die out. I don't think it'll breed a new ground of whatever. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know.
What's going on?
We're talking about the games that
broke up.
Oh,
we're talking about
she took the
the
bed.
games that got ported to Steam.
She took the big bet. No, that ain't happening.
Get out of here.
Wow.
How do I...
Stop! Don't touch. Don't touch. You would do set owner.
All right. Yeah, put it in the small bed. Get the heck out of here.
Oh boy.
Infusion.
Yeah, yes.
That's when
Hello.
Frank's like, why did Yamanaka get euthanized? Be like, I don't know.
How star you?
Do we want to let the boys do their biddy game? I like talking to both of them, but do we want to let them play and have us hop down so we can play Blood and Bacon or something?
Oh, shit.
Infusion.
Sure, why not?
Bloody bad bacon.
Yeah, because I don't want to talk over Bolt and Frank when they play their biddy game because I hate when that shit happens to me.
Yeah, that happened
Alright, you want to take
All
two
of
or
us are trying
three?
to scream at each other.
all the time.
You want
Well,
to take 2, 3 music and
Yeah,
time out
like
for you?
I mean, if there's a difference if I'm engaging with Bolt while we're just talking the shit and they're casually playing their game, but I hate it when 3 people are playing 3 different games and they're trying to talk over each other, and then like especially in the ISR, this isn't really Bolt's fault. It's just how we are all assholes in this regard. 2 or 3 people will move down, and then a couple people will leave the original chat, and the entire chat reemerges, and it's like we fucking moved for a reason. God damn it! All right. I'll see you later, Bolty Boo and Frank.
Be careful.
Goodbye.
Let's go
Adios.
shoot
Amigos.
biggies and Buchan.
Okay.
Bye, Bolt. Have fun.
Bing, bing, bong. I just love the description of Medal of Honor. There is new war. There is new warrior. He tier 1. What?
Is that not accurate?
That is such a weird, really weird thing. Zuma's Avenge? They made a Zuma game in 2009? What? Why do we get wild? Was Crisis 3 actually like a good optimized game, or were people using it as like a basis of like benchmark because it was so unoptimized? Because like I feel like that for some games. Like I play a game and I'm like, this would be a good basis of how good your computer is because the game itself is so unoptimized. So Frank's caravan has arrived at the colony.
Yeah, they threw a party and then they canceled the party.
Break. Another road to take. One step closer to the edge. We need to get some more people in this settlement. They need to also refuel these torch lamps because apparently
We have plenty of wood.
just toggle and untoggle them. Yeah, like I don't know why they're like,
Have Bolton or something. Just queue up Bolton and Yaman and Namana.
yeah, just yell at somebody to do it. Welcome, Mr. Oz, to the stream of
Stram.
of RimWorld multiplayer. I had a question. So EA just brought out almost all their games to Steam, and one, the deals are freaking amazing, and two, like it's very interesting to see like a lot of these games return, or just like for the first time like Battlefield 5 or Battlefront and all that, appear on here, and it's probably gonna do really well for Steam, honestly. But it makes me wonder of 2 things. One, is Origin on its way out as a launcher?
It's a bad idea to begin with.
And 2, it's funny because as a fan of professional wrestling, if you know anything about how these things pan out, it's literally like, okay, you have big bad WWE, the King. You have Steam, they're like the equivalent. They ain't going nowheres. Then you have like the newcomer, which is like WCW or AEW. That's your Epic Games. They're just giving out all the free stuff. They're giving out all the wrestling. They'll give you everything you want. They'll be like, we'll give away GTA 5 for free, even though they can't exactly get to the very top because it's they've lasted for so long. What's wrong, Frank? What's wrong, Frank?
How does multiplayer RimWorld work?
You have to load the RimWorld multiplayer workshop mod, and yeah. So.
But like what do the other players do?
Oh, we do the same thing at the same time.
Oh.
Welcome, Mr. Artillery Piece. But yeah, and then to continue about my comparison here, you have like the little small, like launchers like Uplay, and that's kind of like your let's say your Impact. It's never. I don't think Uplay is ever going to go anywheres. Uplay has already had some controversies. I don't think they're ever going to go anywheres. Origin's one that I've always been worried about, especially given how things have kind of gone down. That's like your ROH, you know. That's your like, oh, they're kind of teeter-tottering. They might just succumb to Steam, but you know. Artillery's asking, how's everyone's doing, Mr. Rimworld players? I'm doing pretty good. Pretty lengthy college day and then work day, quote unquote. Oh shoot, who's this dead guy over here?
Oh, he fell down from a transport pod.
Oh, yeah.
I started school back up. I don't remember if I told anybody in the server.
I need to strip this guy. Frank, go strip
No, we
him.
don't want to strip him because he's tainted.
What does that mean?
He died since he died in the clothes. We need to strip. We need to strip him before he dies.
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise you can't use the dead man's clothes if he's already dead.
Oh, come on. Like, if something happened to me and I gave you a Gucci watch, I was like, I died in this Gucci watch. I want you to have it. Would you not have it? I mean, like, this is the last thing he gave me. Was this little... What is going on? What is going on?
Hold up.
Can we talk about what just happened?
Stop! Don't press.
No, Chief, you're going like 3 speed and stuff just went down. Bolton and his ex-girlfriend are beating each other up for some reason. They are cracking their skulls together. Okay, I'm gonna go over there and kill her.
No!
I'm arresting her. Unreachable.
Okay.
Wait, we need a prisoner back. I'm arresting her. She can't just go over there. I'm gonna arrest her.
I'm gonna arrest Bolton.
No, we can't arrest my brother.
You're going to jail.
You put Bolton in the hospital. All right. He's going in his bed. All right.
Feels so weird. I haven't played video, like, I haven't used a PC in over a week. And I don't know where to start back up.
The good thing is, neither of them are in immediate danger.
Why are they not appearing on our thing anymore?
Because they're prisoners.
Okay, can we make him not a prisoner?
Yeah.
Do we just undo the bed then? What is exclamation point Discord? I can send you the Discord 1 second, Chief.
Just release them.
Oh, he's already in here. Play more, town square, 2. But yeah, I don't know what happened there. They just started. That's Chief. You're going way too quick, and the next thing you know,
if you read their social log, Bolton derided Yamaka's fighting methods. This drove Yamaka into a rage, and she began to fight.
wait, he what?
Bolton pissed him off enough.
What did he do?
Bolton pissed like
Said that she couldn't fight, so she was like,
yeah.
"Oh, I'm gonna fight
She's
you."
like, I bet. Now we speed up. We gotta let them sleep it off.
Dude, let's see who got more messed up in that fight. Bolton has bruises on his legs, cracked his femurs. What happened to Yamanaka? Bolton got her good though. Did Bolton bite her? She had bite scars on her.
A little bit.
Cracked her nose, messed up her arm.
I like how I'm rearming them with weapons right now.
Yeah, that's a great idea. The people who just got into a fight, I'm just glad they didn't shoot each other or stab each other. Like, they threw down their weapons like fist fight. Like, dude, this is not good. They were lovers, then they broke up, and then they started fist fighting.
She's not in a good mood right now. We just have to like let her chill.
Sure, you can hop in, Mr. Artillery Piece. I gotta drag you up though, but I don't know what mods we're using. Frank has some mods on here, so it was a bit of a process to get this working. What the heck is this giant thing?
Geothermal
It's
generator, baby.
huge.
But it provides free power.
I like the sculpture here of a Pokeball. Reminds me of
You're welcome. I got it when I was
Pokemon.
being shot at.
Does that mean we can start getting what's it called? We can start getting
Powered things.
I'm trying to find it. Lamps. We can get standing lamps.
Yeah, go ahead. Throw them in.
I want my lamps. Thanks.
Hold on, I gotta do this though. I gotta put a powered stove in there. Oof, I need you to work on the powered stove. It's vaguely important.
Hello. Welcome to the stream, Jam, Mr. Artillery.
Hello.
How it be? We're trying to keep my brother alive after his fight with his girlfriend, and
Yeah, so
yeah, it was a little rough.
no one's
I
bad.
don't know. Now she's in a daze.
Oh, that's fine. We don't care about her.
She's in a psychic state. Yeah, Frank
Okay,
was.
Anyway,
Frank's like, we
I have a
can't have the
little mod
pyromaniac.
that's married to a Roomba and snake guns. And don't ask how I find this
You
thing.
say there's a mod that adds a Roomba?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
That
I had it really-
actually, that makes sense because like as dirty as this game gets, like a Roomba would be really helpful. Look at how dirty this room is. Like these people, they don't,
The mod's called Auto Cleaner.
and it just adds a Roomba that goes around.
Yeah, its sole purpose is to clean.
Can I get like an R2D2 looking Roomba?
Nah. It's just a circular disc.
I played the Star Wars mod for this a long time ago, but I mean it was at least years ago. It was fun, but then I just fresh installed the game, and that's the first time playing it in a long time. But
Is this your first time playing?
no, I mean I've been playing in like at least probably 2 years, which I feels like.
I've been playing for 3 years, but I'm not gonna judge.
I mean, I got this game when it probably first came out. When this game first came out, because I was like, yeah, so 2 years. So I got it pretty much when it. Well, that says when.
There's also dynamic diplomacy, which makes the NPCs go to war with each other without player input and make peace with each other. And what was that other mod? I'm typing it in right now. And the UDU mod. You know what that does?
No, what's that?
The pawns, basically what it does is that the pawns will automate the work tab for themselves.
See that?
But in a way to help you as well.
See, this makes sense because I'm looking at it. So the game was kickstarted in 2013. And
Yeah, let me screen share it.
I'm guessing maybe like 2016 is when it came out on Steam or not. It says release date 2018. I don't know if that's when it's 1.0 or early access or what, but I got this after Prison Architect because I was like, oh, it looks similar and fun. So.
Oh yeah, I had Prison Architect. It's fun.
Let's see what is going on here. Hopefully my stream doesn't freak out. What is this? You do you?
Yes, this is UDU mod. This is the one I was talking about, but not dynamic diplomacy mod. This mod takes control of the work tab and automatically assigns priorities based on the variety of factors.
I mean, that'd be better because I hate this little schedule or work tab.
There's a button that if you have manual priorities on, and there's automatic auto assign.
You gotta resync.
Turn that on and off.
That's what I'm trying to do right now.
You gotta resync. I don't know what's gonna happen if we don't sync up on this. It's gonna get scary.
Give it a second.
You have the multiplayer mod.
What is it?
You have the multiplayer mod?
Yeah.
Alright, let me send you my, what's your username? Bolt. Yeah.
Bolt boy.
Here's my, username on Steam. Leave it to me to find anything from, anti-matter rifles to even snake guns.
I like the Fallout mod.
Why do I have to find these such things? Yes, there is such thing as a snake gun.
Almost done simulating.
You might have to add me because I did not see an artillery piece on here.
Here, just go to friend code.
My thing's linked, by the way. It's Severin! How you doing, buddy?
Type that in and paste that in the friend code. Then I'll receive.
What is going on, Frank? It says simulating ...
Yeah, it's simulating the thing. I don't know what it.
That's
True, like,
little
it's
scary.
two things.
I know what simulation does. It just replays what everyone did.
It says these things. Hold on.
Like throughout the entire game, or just?
Yeah, it just resimulates when you're resyncing and resimulating everything.
I'm just rehosting.
It resimulates every single action you made previously.
Dang.
It doesn't really help that much, but
It doesn't help, but at least it's a little nice feature.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Alright, send me the invite once I get in. I have a bunch of mods installed, so bear with me.
alright, Bolt, try hopping.
Okay.
I'll join you guys.
1 second.
I do know a couple of things that I could do.
Do you know how to send Mr. Artillery Piece a mod list?
No worries for the mod list, actually. This, they update. Oh.
We'll probably do what it did to you, where it said your config's wrong, so fix it.
Don't worry about the mod list. I can resync. I can.
Someone's got royalty.
Yep.
Can't relate.
You gotta turn it royalty off.
I don't play royalties or
Doesn't have it, so we can't play it.
I don't play Rimworld as much as Hoy or all that, so I don't have any of the DLCs.
It says that you're not in multiplayer.
Yeah, we had to. Well, he was restarting that, so.
I'm waiting for you to join.
I know. I gotta find you. Multiplayer, Frank, downloading. That's a fun.
If you want, I used to have 200 mods, by the way.
Dang. We're using like 13.
It was fun. It was fun for my computer.
Oz, I have no idea what Valorant is, honestly.
Oh my sweet.
I've heard things
You're
about
a Twitch
it.
streamer.
Kyra's talked about it. Yeah, but I don't play CS:GO or Overwatch. Like,
So you already know what it is.
well, that's how they've explained it to me. They were like, it's like
That's
CS:GO, it's
exactly
like
what it
Overwatch.
is.
I'm like, well, I haven't played either game. Like,
Think of CS:GO with a mini map.
I'm also proud.
Get it? It's
of
like
my little
less than
brother.
10.
Bolton played CS:GO for like 2 seconds, and he's like, why don't the guns aim? And I'm like, exactly.
They do aim.
No, because he was trying. You know how like if you're not
What, you mean like
standing,
aim down sights?
that too, but like if you don't like stand still, like the accuracy is like awful. When you walk and run.
Wait, how'd you even play that with Bolton anyway?
He was off his sister's laptop, so he was like he installed the game, and then we hopped in and started killing some bots, and like 10 minutes in, he was like, I don't like this game.
Bolt, we straight? You good?
Yeah, we good. We should be good for now.
Yeah, man, we Gucci.
Valorant, right, James. Is it free?
Yeah, it's free.
I actually always thought, from what
By the way,
what's his name?
The Roomba
Kyra said it costs money.
mod doesn't require anything special to craft it. You just need a fabrication bench.
That's the special.
What does
thing.
that mean? I don't know what that means.
The advanced fabricator's bench to craft the Roomba.
I don't know why, but that sounds fancy.
It is fancy. You just gotta craft yourself an intelligent
It's
Roomba
bad
that
because
works
like
for you.
in my mind, I'm thinking I want like a pool table, but I'm gonna have to craft a whole new room to make this. No, wait.
Here,
We got it.
let me
We can
list
make
the,
the. We can make the. We can.
let me list the one for you.
Oh shoot, that was very loud. Thank you, Sabarin. Thank you, buddy.
Oh boy, hold on.
I worry about my friends in Northern Ireland.
What's your issue?
Don't tell Kapwookie, but like Northern Ireland's like up there, like Fave 5, places. And Kapwookie would be like, what up, Portugal?
A man in his Roomba. Voice crack.
Bolton and I are just chilling. I'm like, hey, bro, remember that ugly chick you dated, and then you decided to like say she couldn't fight, so she kicked your butt. Even though days later she's still like feeling it.
The mod is in the VC chat.
Hey, Goof, I see you running around here. Would you like to, I don't know, go and make a pool table for the boys?
Bro,
I still
you
can't
gotta
join
do it.
you.
Why, what's it saying?
Non-multiplayer.
That's not true at all.
I would have to friend the other person.
My thing is also linked to my Discord, so you have fun with that.
Okie doke.
Archer?
Did you just?
What? This guy's cool. He's got some stuff. Is
Ooh,
that
what are
good?
you talking
There's this
about?
person named Archer who just showed up and is like, hi. Gallo?
Send your dude
Archer?
to it.
Dude, we gotta go talk to Archer. Trade. What's he got? Frank, why do you play it like 15 speed? Like, that's what got us in trouble. What is Joy Wire and Pain Stopper? Are these drugs? Or no?
Wait, but what are you talking? You played over 70 hours of Paladins. You at least understand that concept.
Because Paladins is good.
Frank, I sent you a friend request.
Paladins is really simple. It's just you push
Paladins is the same concept as Overwatch.
So I can push the payload.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know what game mode.
He's like, well, no. He just takes.
No, in Overwatch you can. I don't know what the game modes are in Valorant.
Do they have do they have cool characters like Bomb King?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. What do they act?
My biggest thing with why I never liked Overwatch is because it costs money. And
What this?
So, like, for instance, are people even playing Overwatch?
I mean, I imagine I don't follow Overwatch.
I feel like people who spent the money on it probably still play it, but the people who... It might be a thing that's hard to get into, I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, if they were to make Overwatch free to play and then just charge for everything else, I think it'd probably be easier for, like, to get a whole bunch of new players.
Well, if I remember correctly, Overwatch is coming out with its sequel at some point.
Oh,
anyway.
Overwatch 2, Electric Boogaloo. Severian said Overwatch is dead. He has 100 hours onto it. But do you... Like, are you talking about PC Overwatch? Is Overwatch crossplay? I think it is, right? Did they ever release Overwatch on the Switch?
On Steam.
I'm pretty sure. Actually, I don't know.
Because I remember there being a big stink about it being on Switch, and then it wasn't, but then it is. He said it died like 3 months ago. No, it's not on Switch. Okay. Huh. No to crossplay. Savannah, what are you doing up at 12 o'clock? Or 1 o'clock? Northern Ireland doesn't sleep, apparently. It is on the Switch. Okay.
Mm.
Very unpopular opinion, alright? Wait for it. Battleborn was better. Because it was free.
I think a lot of people would actually.
Wait, they would? Or
They would.
Battleborn wasn't bad, dude. I remember first playing it. I was like, this is pretty fun. But I think what happened was, did Battleborn come out a week after or a week before Overwatch? Because I remember the two of them came out, like, very close to each other or something. Like, at least it felt like
they came out really close to each other, and Gearbox completely bought the publicity for it compared to Overwatch.
Which is weird, because
just drowned it out.
How do you botch a game that, like...
Dude, we're talking about Gearbox,
is
okay?
free. Like, all you have to be like is, Overwatch costs $60, we're free. But I mean, I guess if they're... Severian even asked what's Battleborn. Yeah, Battleborn was basically free Overwatch that came out around the same time by the people who made Borderlands. So I had more faith in it, honestly. Because I can't even name that many Blizzard game. It's Blizzard, right?
Overwatch is Blizzard.
Yeah, I can't really remember like any Blizzard games I had played ever, aside from like once playing World of Warcraft, like once.
I never understand why people get so confused at the concept that Gearbox is capable of fucking up. Considering they literally made technically two good video game series out of their entire 20 plus years.
Look at it back then, though. That was like 2016, and it was like, what did they messed up on before that was notable? So.
Yo, are you serious?
Well, I just can't think of anything off the top of my head of like prior
Aliens
to...
Colonial Marines was one of the most iconic. Yeah, that was 2013.
Wow. I mean, I guess I just wasn't... I played Alien vs. Predator, but then never got into the sequel to care, so... I always heard bad stuff about it. I guess the other thing, too, is... maybe they just didn't market it so heavily as, like, a Gearbox thing. Like, you know how when you play Borderlands, it's like, Gearbox. Like, every other word in that intro or on the front screen is, like, Gearbox, you know? But then... I guess in the case of Alien Colonial Marines, you might not be able to tell, because it's like, I don't know who made the game. Gearbox, I don't know who made it.
Oh boy.
Sorry, Sarah just got home, but no,
Collab.
Gearbox has made a lot more shitty games and bad ports compared to the good games. Like, really, they're the only two good series that they've made is Brothers in Arms, which they haven't even made a new thing for in over 12 years now.
That's crazy because it's as popular as
I don't know.
Postscriptum and Hell Let Loose, you know, have become. You would have thought Brothers in Arms would have been a perfect, like, marketable, like, game like that, you know. Because it feels like everybody was trying to get into that market of bringing back World War II games after
Gearbox
Call of Duty
software is
World War II.
retarded, so expect. I have no hope that they'll back, and even if they brought it back, they would probably mess it up. They are only good at making Borderlands games because Borderlands fans are the easiest fans to please. Apparently.
Got that right. I should know because I'm one of them. Just give me some claptrap.
The reason it's not that hard to please is because it's not that hard to make a Borderlands game. That's why they're so good.
Yeah, because you can really put any kind of asinine bullshit into them, and they'll think it's creative and funny.
Because typically it's better than most games.
Don't get me wrong, Borderlands 2 was funny, but I couldn't give less of a fuck about it.
Go through. Borderlands at least has something different about it. It doesn't care.
It was nice and interesting and different when they started doing it 10 years ago, but now they're like 5 games in, or I guess 4, whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot. They also published We Happy Few. That was a blast.
We are the Happy Few. So, all right.
I did hear Homeworld 3 is pretty good though. It event is out in 2 years, maybe. Bold is streaming. You cursing.
What's wrong?
Watch your language. Fuck.
Hi.
Should be next to the bed. Check by my pillow.
Okay.
Frank, I said
There's-
you
That's right. I
Text her.
sleep with my Switch.
join.
Sleep. It must be nice to have a Switch that isn't broke, by the way.
Alright,
I can't.
Give it time.
I can't wait. Dude, I can't even play my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh game anymore. It really bothers me because I love Legacy of the Duelist.
Oh.
I love that game. It's so much fun. As someone who's grown up and just absolutely loves Yu-Gi-Oh games, like the fact that I cannot play that anymore because I can't click on anything without it utterly destroying itself, and it's like, you wanted to click this instead, right? I'm like, no, I didn't want to use that card.
Isn't that on Steam?
It is, but you have to buy a new copy, and it costs more on Steam. On the Switch, I got it for $20 at GameStop. On Steam, it's like $40, $50.
$40.
Yeah, actually, here's the worst part. Look up Yu-Gi-Oh. There's a game before Legacy of the Duelist, Link Evolution, just called Legacy of the Duelist. So they basically put the game back on Steam, just with the new rules and a couple more cards. Like, it is literally the same game. They could have just done a DLC, and an update, but they didn't. So, yeah, I even have the original one too when it first came out.
I always find it so amazing that the Yu-Gi-Oh series started with crazy hair like Yugi's, and they're going in the right direction with fucking GX 5Ds, but then just somehow managed to make just the weirdest hairs, like just blows you, like makes Yugi's hair look like a freaking bowl cut by comparison.
Yeah, they're like, how crazy can you get these haircuts?
Because I'm fine with people playing Yu-Gi-Oh still, but
yeah,
I can't get behind the cartoon.
Yu-Gi-Oh, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, and Pokemon, of course. So Pokemon is the gateway drug to anime.
I don't think I hear that.
What is it?
Pokemon's a gateway drug.
to anime addiction, yeah. What in the world did Ferris link me to? And why am I scared?
Joining in now.
Welcome. You'll probably need to take over in about 10 minutes because that's when we're going to shut everything down. I actually have class tonight. You guys probably don't realize this, but I actually have a college class tonight in 30 minutes. So.
And you decided to be here instead?
Well, no, because it's in 30 minutes, but then if I end in 10 minutes, 20 minutes before, that gives me enough leeway, because WebEx and everything usually has some problems here and there, so...
Is it simulating for you guys?
But, no. I might be doing it because it's the first time joining. I went Frenzy. I will move faster.
I think the first time I joined someone's multiplayer session. Well, okay. Whatever. Did you take a look at that Roomba mod?
No, did you link it in the general? Or...
It's in the BC channel.
Are you able to add mods to this, or like even if we've already like started up a world, or?
Well, it's not adding things to the world.
It's safe. No, it's safe compatible.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, look how dirty this stuff is. Like, look at this. Like, come on. There's like footprints, and trash. Like,
there's lots of mods that could be interesting.
They're messing up the pool table. Like, what the heck?
This is taking forever.
We have so much cloth, dude. We should really like sell that or something.
So much what? Oh yeah.
Cloth.
We have to wait till someone comes nearby.
Like, oh my gosh. Furniture, structure, production, art bench, ships, temps. So who's starving? Why would we? Who would starve? We have so much food. Like what?
Like I said, I ain't feeling it.
You guys, like, I'm feeling like eating today.
Just told him to go eat.
Like, bruh. I feel like we got so much.
How's everyone's day?
Pretty decent. So.
As I say, while trying to
college and more labs to finish up my evening, sadly.
Yeah.
Imagine not really having a summer break. Actually, next week is supposed to be my quote-unquote summer break, but I'll probably end up getting ahead in collage just to hopefully finish up earlier than the end of July. So
if this session ends, would anyone be interested in joining my world?
that's up to Frank, because I'll be gone for a little bit of that time. So, and then you'd have to teach Oz probably how to get it set up.
I can teach him how to do it.
Well, that's a good point right there, actually, to end it, because it just saved. So.